Children, today we are going to start with another chapter, number 3, from our Hornbill book, that is Discovering Tut, the Saga Continues, written by A.R. Williams. Discovering Tut, the Saga Continues is a chapter which gives us an in depth insight of Tutankhamun, the last ruler of the powerful Pharaoh dynasty in England. Pharaoh means he is the emperor who ruled in the Egypt. He was a teenager when he died, and his death was a mystery. Some speculated or some thought that it was a murder. He ruled in Egypt and its empire for centuries. In 1922, his tomb was discovered by Howard Carter, a British archaeologist. After 80 years, he was taken from his resting place for CT scan, which offers to solve the mystery of his life and death by creating a forensic reconstructions. So this was overall, it is about the chapter. Now we will go in depth of the story. Before that, we will see about A.R. Williams. A.R. Williams developed a love for reading at a very young age, and in the 4th grade, when an assignment to write their own works of fiction was given, it occurred to him that he could craft tales from others to enjoy. A.R. Williams' work had appeared in Heroic Fantasy Quarterly, 3 Crore Press, and Everyday Fiction. A.R. Williams received an honorable mention in the 4th quarter of the Writers of the Future contest in 2010. Now, this Discovering Tut the Saga Continues is an article written by A.R. Williams regarding the Pharaoh Tutankhamun, popularly known as Tut. Tut was the last heir to the powerful throne of Egypt. He had died at a very young age, at the teenage age. It's not 15. 15 is not sure, but it was a teenage age. His death has been speculated since then, with murder being the most probable reason. So nobody could know what was the exact reason of the death of King Tut. The Tut's body, it was being discovered by Howard Carter. He is a British archaeologist in the year 1922 in Egypt. Along with his coffins was laid with lots of gold, wealth and everyday items like bronze razor, games, clothes, cases of food and wine, linen undergarments. Carter discovered him after searching for many years. After researching on the treasures, he decided to investigate his 3 nested coffins. Some parts of the treasures in the tombs were already looted. After that, it was being found that his tomb was rock cut 26 feet underground, which had wall paintings. On the outer coffin, the Tut face was gilded. In the first coffin, he found the garlands of olives, lotus petals, and cornflowers. Lotus petals and cornflowers. It showed that he was buried in the months of March or April. The flowers which were fallen on the coffin, it mentioned that it is possible only in the month of March and April. The third and the final coffin put Carter into trouble. The resins used to cement Tut to the bottom of the solid gold coffin was hardened enough, making it impossible to move. He put the coffin in the sun for several hours in the hope for the resins to loosen up. The gold, it was being embedded with the raisins which were dried ones, so that it is very impossible to break that raisins even after so many efforts or several efforts. So he had kept that coffin into the very extreme temperature, but then too it was not possible. Finally, he removed the raisins with the help of a chisel and hammer. Chisel is the one which is being used by a masonry to build the wall. Carter felt he didn't have any other choice, as he hadn't cut the mummy from the limb to limb. Thieves would have looted the gold. His men first removed his head, then they cut off every joint. After removing the body parts, they placed it on the layer of sand in the wooden box and put it at the original place. In 1968, that is after more than 40 years, an anatomy professor x-rayed the mummy, and it came to know that beneath the resins, his breastbones and the front ribs were missing. Later on January 5, 2009, Tut was taken for CT, that is computed tomography, CT scan, tomography that we know, CT scan machine, which was being sponsored by National Geographic Society and Siemens manufacturer, which takes hundreds of x-rays and creates a three-dimensional image. The night of the scan, the workmen carried his body from the tomb in the box. They climbed the ramp and stairs and lifted it on a hydraulic trailer that held the scanner. The scanner stopped working, which paused the procedure. After using a spare fans, the scan was finally done. After 3 hours, his body was taken back to his tomb, where his body was resting in peace. So over here the story, it gives an insight into the mystery surrounding the life and the death of Tutankhamun, the last teenage ruler of the powerful dynasty that had ruled the Egypt for centuries. He was the last of his family line, and his funeral brought to an end to his powerful dynasty. Not much is known about his family. About his family background, if we see, Tut's father or grandfather, that is Amenhotep III, was a very powerful pharaoh who ruled over a period of 40 years. His son Amenhotep IV tried him and began the strangest period in the strongest period in the history of Egypt. He promoted the worship of Aten, that is the sun. He changed his name to Akhenaten, meaning servant to the Athens. He also moved the religious capital from Thebes to the new city of Akhenaten called Amarna. Further, he attacked Amun, a god, smashed his images and closed his temples. Another mysterious ruler succeeded him, who died soon. So next was Tutankhamun, was also known as Tut, who sat on the throne and ruled for 9 years. He worshipped god Amun in the old ways. However, he died mysteriously. So thus after the king's death, when the Tut's mummy was scanned after 1000 years, thus the new opening perceptions regarding the cause of his death. Tut's mummy was scanned in 2005, which was the recent thing. Under the recent thing means after 2000, under the supervision of Zahi Hawass, the Secretary General of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiques. The computed tomography scan could not solve the mystery death of Tut, but gave us the clues for sure. So till now, we are not aware about the real reason as to how he died. The lesson also provides the comprehensive awareness of ancient Egyptian culture. The ancient Egyptians believed that there was life after death. That is why the pharaoh was buried with tremendous amount of wealth, including things of daily use, so that they could use them in their life after death. So even if you see, there are certain documentary movies, or in Google if you find out the mystery or about the ancient history about the Tutankhamun or the King Tut, it has been given for the more clarity of the picture. Okay, so I hope the topic is very clear. Okay, so thank you.